Where the wild things are. Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. Look at him going after the puppy, the poor puppy. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Look how upset he is. So he shouldn't threaten to eat anyone, right? That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. See the forest starting to grow? And grew, look at how much more. See the foliage? It's beautiful. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. See the moon and the stars? And an ocean tumbled by with a pirate's boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Look at that. See the pirate boat? It says Max. It has his name on it. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Look at them. See the moon, it's a full moon. They're being wild under the full moonlight and in the daytime. And once again in the night. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and went to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Oh, look at that. His mama gave him supper. And it was still hot. I'm going to be doing clothes soon. I want to go down to the laundromat. Look. Try again. Yeah. It was a very good day to be out. Beetle sat in the sun. He was looking at Cricket jump up and down. Oh. Cricket jumped over Beetle. Oh, over to Beetle. "Great day, isn't it?" said Cricket. "It is, but I'm very sad," said Beetle. "I can't jump like you. I try, but I can't."
Daddy's gonna go get a shower.
You have to try again, said Cricket. And off she went. So Beetle did a little flip, and he came down on his back. I have to try again, said Beetle, but I need some help. Spider, can you help me to jump? No, said Spider. I can spin, but I can't jump. I have to try again, said Beetle, but I need some help. Worm, can you help me to jump? No, said Worm. I can dig, but I cannot jump. This is a conjunction. This is can't, but it's really cannot. But I can't jump. I have to try again, said Beetle, but there's no one here to help me. Don't be sad, Beetle, said Cricket. I'm here. You can't jump like me, but you can jump with me. And off they went. Look at that. Alright, let's see. Caps, hats, socks, and mittens. Caps, hats, socks, and mittens. A book about the 4 seasons. Winter is caps, hats, socks, and mittens. Winter is red sleds down a hill. Winter is a lot of stuff to put on and a lot of stuff to get off. Winter is fun out and in. Winter is hot mugs of hot cups of yum yum. Winter is snug in bed. Spring is grass, grass, grass. Dad cuts the grass and cuts the grass and cuts the grass. Spring is mud to dig, mud on my hands, mud on my pants, mud on my pan, mud in my can, a mud song. See the muds? Spring is pots and plants in pots. Spring is a nest of eggs, a bed of twigs, and grass and moss. Spring is wet, drip, 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 drip. Spring is run, 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 up, up, up. Spring is picnics in the sun. Summer is sun and sand, flags and bands. Summer is hot, 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 lots of hot dogs and hot dogs. This is a hot dog, that's what they're talking about. And that's just a dog that's hot in the sun. Summer is a ball game. I can bat, I can toss, caps off, hats off. I lost my mitt. Summer is I can swim fast. 1, 2, 3, jump, licker, jump. Summer is a jar full of bugs. Summer is a fish in a pond and a frog on a pad. Fall is lots of smells, nuts and pumpkins, and corn and husks. Fall is red, orange, yellow, brown, and dusk. Fall is pens and desks. Last on the bus, first off the bus. Fall is frost on the glass before the sun is up. Fall is soccer, soccer is fun. We run, we kick, hands off the ball. Fall is black cats and black cats after the sun is down. Then back to caps, hats, socks, and mittens. Because it's winter again. Alright, let's do could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. At Grandpa's house, things were always the same. Grandpa always had the same thing for breakfast. Every day he read the paper. See? He has the same thing for breakfast. He has the paper. Could be worse. And he always... Karina, honey, I can't read the book if you move the book on me. Come on, Mom, let's lie down. Oh. And he always said the same thing. Could be worse. Grandpa, that awful dog ate the sofa cushion. No matter what, it could be worse. That is very true. I got a splinter in my finger, Grandpa. Could be worse, he says from behind the paper. My bike has a flat, and my sneakers have a hole, and I lost my kite in a tree, Grandpa. Could be worse, says Grandpa. Last night, when I was asleep, a large bird pulled me out of bed and took me for a long ride. Yeah. And dropped me in the mountains. I heard a noise. It was the abominable snow. Abominable snow. I know that word. I just can't say it. Abominable snowman with a huge snowball. Rumble, rumble, which he threw at me. Abominable, whatever. Abominable snowman. I got stuck inside of the snowball, which rolled down the mountain. It finally landed in the desert and began to melt. I walked across the desert. Suddenly, I heard footprints coming nearer and nearer. A moment later, I got squashed by a giant something or other. Before I could get up, I heard a strange noise. A giant blob of marmalade was coming towards me. Squish! No, it chased me across the desert until... Honey... Honey, it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Oh. I crashed into something tall. It was short. It was sort of like an ostrich and very cross. It gave me a big kick. I went into some storm clouds, almost got hit by lightning, and fell out of the clouds. Kablam! And landed in an ocean. I sank down about a mile to the bottom. I saw an enormous goldfish coming at me. I swam away as fast as I could and hid under a cup that had air in it. When it was safe, I crawled out. I started to walk, but my foot got stuck. And the grip of a gigantic lobster. I didn't know what to do, but just then a big squid came along and squirted black ink all over the lobster, and I escaped and hitched a ride on the sea turtle that was going to the top for a bit of sunshine. I was fortunate to hide a piece of toast floating by and rowed to shore, where I discovered a newspaper. I quickly folded it into an airplane and flew across the sea and back home to bed. Now, what do you think of that? Could be worse. Anything could be worse. Alright. So we did a few books. You ready for bed, my sleepyhead? Alright. Oh, that didn't take very long at all. So that was story time. That's what we do for story time, obviously. I've been recording story time more and more lately because I really like story time. I really like story time at night, I should say. Karina, why are you crying? Do you want another book? My baby. Alright, so yeah, it's time for bed. She's tired. I know she's tired. If I go shut off the light, she'll fall asleep. So that's it for my update.